win their 1v1 duels, who can cover ground.
Antonio from distance. Antonio with a blast from range to level it for Jamaica. A goal out of nothing for the Reggae Boys.
Isaac Hayden and Michail Antonio, respectively. Isaac Hayden officially leaving, or departing Newcastle on mutual consent. And also, Michail Antonio and West Ham United weren't able to agree on a new deal. So welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much again for tuning in. Presenting colors. Hey, may I tell a lie? Probably this one I best gear we ever make. This specific gear is very, very nice. The design on it, it's just really, really nice. Probably one of my favorite Reggae Boy gear. I think it's the best one I've had in a long, long while. Anyways, big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you're new here, would appreciate that. And I want to say thank you very much again for your continued support. Really, really appreciate it. So we're going to touch on two of the Reggae Boys, two of the most senior Reggae Boy players. Well, senior in age, in Isaac Hayden and Michail Antonio. And what is your latest update on both of them. But before we do it, as I said, hit the like button. Let's get straight in that. We're going to touch on Isaac Hayden first. This has made official probably 3 days ago by Newcastle United. Latest, Isaac Hayden departed Newcastle United. The 30-year-old joined the Magpies in 2016 after starting his professional career at Arsenal, and during his time at St. James Park, the midfielder made 171 appearances for the club in all competition. Most recently, he spent the second half of the 24-25 season on loan with the championship side Portsmouth after spells with Standard Liège, Queen's Park Rangers during the last campaign. Everyone at the club thanks Isaac Hayden for his effort while with Newcastle United and wish him well for the future. Isaac did say have had a few stuff to say in regards to his departure, so let me just read that up on my phone. Magpies, this is what his statement is. It's time to officially say goodbye. Although we have not seen each other recently, I just want to say a massive thank you for all the support over the years. I've had some incredible memories wearing the shirt and playing at St. James Park. I wish everyone associated with the club nothing but the best for the future. Thank you to all the players, coaches, and backroom staff during my tenure. On to the next chapter. Now, this was definitely a gentleman's move between both him and the club. They part ways on mutual consent. He did have 12 months left on his contract. You know, he could have stick around. He could have stick around and just collect some money. He could have done that. Stick around and collect some money for the other 12 months and probably not play. But he is ambitious. Normally, when you see players make this move, sometimes there is a particular club knocking on the door said, hey, we are really looking to acquire you, or we're looking at your services to come and play for us. And we have to do so in terms in which it can be beneficial to both you and also beneficial to both us as a club. Because, yes, because of the 1 year, the 12 months that Isaac Hayden has left on his contract, what you find out is that the Newcastle could have said, you know, we can send him out again on loan, but what Newcastle are struggling right now is paying the wages. They want to clear up their books because they have players that they want to bring in the transfer window. So getting him off the book, it would be really, really important. So, and also Hayden wants to go. Obviously, a club is in his ears speaking to him, and he wants to make that move. It'll be really interesting to see, according to the reports, top clubs in the championship and also clubs in Europe are looking at acquiring his services. So it will be very, very interesting, the decision that he makes after this. Very, very crucial decision going forward from here. He's 30 years of age. He could be looking at his last big contract, maybe another 3 years with an probably additional one, maybe, just saying. But 9 years with the Magpies, significantly been there since he's young, and he has left his mark with the club, and it's a good way to leave. I would say it's a gentleman way to leave with it. So the question is now, which club has been speaking with Isaac Hayden to convince him to make this move? Remember, no, to make this move, basically they would have to pay off his wages, and he's on some hefty wages. So maybe his next negotiation might not be the same wages, but more so cut wages, so that the club that he's going to can afford to pay him. And it's very, very crucial that he finds himself playing football this time period, solely because the World Cup is right around the corner, and he is going to be very, very crucial to the Jamaica midfield. Very, very crucial to the Jamaica midfield. We saw what happened the other day in the World Cup without a proper midfielder. Yeah. Anyway, so it's a really, really good move for him, getting himself playing some consistent football through the duration there. And then when the World Cup come around, he should be fit and firing on all cylinders. Anyways, so big up yourself, Isaac. We keep an update on that in regards to which club he's going to make the move to. So look out for that one. Next up on the agenda is Michail Antonio people. According to the Athletic, Michail Antonio to not be offered a new West Ham contract. Michail Antonio not be offered a new West Ham contract. Antonio's previous deal expired at the end of June, and West Ham previously said they would delay their decision over his contract until a right and appropriate time after his unique situation. Now, we remember that the incident back in December that made him unable to play football, the accident, the surgery and such, so he couldn't play football for a long time period. He's getting back on his foot now, more so playing with the academy setup, scored 2 goals recently, so Michail might think that he's getting back on good terms. So maybe that's one of the reasons why he went to the negotiating board with the club. So let's see what they have to say. The forward, 35, key factor is age. 35 has not played for the club since December after he was involved in a single vehicle collision when his car struck a tree in Epping Forest. He underwent surgery on a lower limb fracture and missed the remainder of the season. Antonio returned to action for Jamaica at the Gold Cup in June, making 3 substitute appearances as Steve McLaren's side suffered a group stage exit. He will now be available as a free agent, but can carry on training with the club's under 21 side as he continues his recovery. Now, that's also good because they're still giving him a platform for him to continue to train, play some matches with the U21, still be match sharp, where we can also search for his agent can so get to work searching for that last payday, that last contract to see off his career. Maybe the next 2 years or so. We don't know. His age 35, the accident, all these things are factors that these clubs look into. But it'll be really, really important. These are some very, very crucial. Let's see, because the transfer win. Oh, it's a free agent still, so he can join relative. Same kind of good way that is concerned because it's a free agent. But yeah, they still have a time period. They still have a time period. They have to register as well. But at the end of the day, his agent has a lot of work to do in finding suitors for Michail Antonio at this present moment. Here, this is what he said. We're in the process of speaking about what he wants to do in the future, so I wouldn't want to say too much. Head coach Graham Potter told a press conference in the United States on Sunday, as reported by the BBC Sport. If anything, it will be a role, maybe looking at the U21's coaching, mentoring. That's really good. That type of thing. But again, it will be up to him. So they're still looking to find something for him because he's a club legend. He's a West Ham legend. So they most definitely are looking to find something to suit him so that his career in football may continue. We have to also just bear in mind that he's 35 years old. He is 35-year-old people. We have to bear that in mind. Antonio joined West Ham from Nottingham Forest in 2015 and his club's all-time leading Premier League goal scorer with 68 goals in 268 appearances. He last signed fresh terms with the club in 2022. The forward was a part of West Ham's 2022-2023 Conference League winning side, the club's first major trophy in over 40 years, playing the full 90 minutes in victory over Fiorentina in the final of the Conference League. Now, final note to that is West Ham confirmed the signing of striker Callum Wilson. He will be the main striker for them, for the team, and we know that go already. More than likely, I was told based off of the reports that he will get the number 9 on jersey. So it's quite important what Michail Antonio do next step is going to be crucial, and I do believe that he wants to play football because I strongly believe that he wants to be a part of the World Cup squad. This is his last opportunity to be in the World Cup, and I 100% believe that he will try his best, his utmost best to be a part of the World Cup squad. So he's going to push for the move. He's going to push to get to be signed for a club, and it's down to him, his resilience, his hard work to carry him over the line and see him through this time period. And most definitely, once he performs, he will most definitely merit the call up to be a part of the World Cup squad. And you may say again, once he performs, you have to remember that, people. That's important. Anyways, tell me one thing in the comment section, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys again. NJ Sports TV. Out. God bless. Boom. Outside. You know what I mean?